us?
Yeah. So I'm Ellen Meyerhofer, and I'm playing Love Through Pan, but I'm playing the first movement, so Pan et les Bergs, and it's by Jules Moquet, so he's a French composer.
Okay, Ellen. Some French flute. rehearsal 5 in cut time instead of in full 4. I want you to feel it this way. Not. Start right there. After 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth measure. Take an enormous breath and
Yeah.
start right there. Ready? And play and. And you like it better in 4/4 or in cut time? Yeah, you would absolutely do what you did, which is work it out in 4/4.
Right.
But I think eventually it's just so much more pleasant and it just flows so much nicer when you feel it in a 2 beat. And rather than worry about loudness, notes per square inch, everything else, all I think you need to do to fix this spot is to take more air.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't need to play it any louder. I just need more air and more tone all the time. So take a huge breath, start at square 5, feel it in cut time, and just let her flow. Ready? And breathe. Is that more comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that you've got it worked out. The technique is funny. It's just having enough air to be able to support the sound
Yeah.
as you go. Is your articulation a little on the soft side or a little on the firm side? I agree. I think if you were to be just ever so slightly more aggressive on the articulations, it'll help increase the feeling of pulse and of direction
Yeah.
and of time. You're doing a marvelous job switching between the triplet feel and the duple feel, the 8th note, 16th note combinations as compared to the triplet feel. You're handling that very, very nicely. My guess is you weren't happy with how it started.
No.
Start it again at the beginning and play it in a way that makes you happy. If this is happy at the beginning, it's happy, then it's dark. Right? I want to hear more difference between happy and dark.
Okay.
And it went better that time, and I bet there are occasions where it has gone even better when you do your area.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna happen. Whose choice is that? Okay. I don't know if that's a tradition for this piece. My guess is that it probably is. Have you listened to any recordings of it?
Yeah.
And I bet you heard it both ways.
Yeah.
Okay, which way do you feel like that?
I like taking the best there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm not at all convinced that there's a right or a wrong answer. Music is subjective, but you need to either believe it and do it
Yeah.
or not, because right now it's kind of creating a pitch. Because you haven't applied it. You need to play it that way until you're comfortable and confident of it, and then make a decision.
Yeah.
And your teacher, is your teacher here?
No.
Okay, she might be encouraged by actually having an argument.
Yeah,
okay? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like among musicians, and when you're dealing with something that's subjective, one of the signs of growing musicianship is to say to yourself, you know, I think I like it this way better, and then have some reason to support it, you know? Teachers are gonna tell you what to do until you start making some of those decisions for yourself, and most likely your teacher will then go, okay,
yeah,
or whatever you want. And that's kind of how it is. It's like people will argue about the equipment, you know, the brand of instrument, and on other instruments, they'll talk about mouthpieces and the strengths of reeds and so forth and so on, until you get to the point where you go, no, I'm okay, I'm good. This is what I chose to do, so making your own musical decisions. Down here, the lower register,
Yeah.
way better the second time.
yeah,
And I think it was, nerves the first time, just not getting enough air.
yeah.
What is your pitch tendency when you get below the stuff?
So,
And what you wanna do is make sure to try as hard as you can to play up to those notes.
yeah,
You're handling the pitch issues in the upper register extremely well, okay? So your ears are working well. You haven't played long enough in that lower register to really center your tone.
yeah.
Can we start at the rehearsal mark number 1, the tempo, and 5% less piano, so that she can hear herself on those lower register notes. Try to center.
I don't have the numbers.
One,
tempo.
yeah, it's right.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now let's play that again, and just 2% louder on the flute, and when you get to this forte, really loud, so that it makes it easy to contrast that. Same as Bach. And you hear those pitches just fine, and you play it up to them a lot better that time, as it goes.
One more minute.
One more minute? Transition from being a good technician to being a good musician is found in expression,